That's why I would be honest about the whole situation. I would immediately step more in the direction of the globe and say, okay, I have to reconsider everything. And he 100% did not see the actual sun in the sky for 24 hours. 100%.
For sure.
Doesn't exist.
I have family members who booked a cruise there. They went there and they weren't allowed to get off the boat.
You guys keep bringing up the 24-hour sun, but actually that doesn't happen. No, you didn't see the 24-hour sun.
But you don't see the sun, and everyone knows it. If it really could, there'd be thousands of videos.
Guy that worked for NASA that was stationed in Antarctica said he never saw a 24-hour sun. You just see the sunlight. The only supposed footage of it is provably photoshopped, doesn't exist. You did not see the actual sun in the sky for 24 straight hours. If you did prove it, you're the first one ever to have the actual evidence. Just because you're saying it on the internet, we're not going to blindly believe you. Just because you're saying it on the internet, we're not going to blindly believe you.
I'm just going to call hard BS if this dude's claiming he went to Antarctica and saw the 24-hour sun.
No, that doesn't happen. The sun isn't visible for 24 hours. That doesn't happen.
Sorry, I don't know what to tell you. I don't believe you're talking about the South. You're talking about the North.
Oh, you do not see the sun itself for 24 hours. No, you don't see the sun in the sky for 24 hours. That's not what happens. Okay.
Nice ground games getting sicker. Don't watch my size just because you think you're bigger. I'm like a stepping razor with the Peter Tosh figure. I keep it in the jar, but it ain't clear liquor. The moonshine country time is shooting stars flicker. To the rooftop, back where mom and dad were bicker. Put it in the air and I don't mean squeeze the trigger. Pull it from the stone and we never have a digger. Oh, whoa, too much info. Dirty undercover, nothing got me at the soul. Party life, power tripping brown cargoes. Shackle on my wrist to the truck, here we go. Not the first time, hopefully the last though. Policeman, I wanna know the road to the show.
The hole in my pipe, man, game still tight, man. I was under the weather, but now I feel like hype, man. Stella in my dreams because I keep it in my nightstand.
Well, fella, I'm sorry to tell you, it's no longer there. I crept with a ninja suit and infrared, you was hardly there. I wear wrapped in underwear and all your hair. I poof the L to the dome on the couch and put it in the air.
Lights, cannabis, action, take 5 and to go rehearse. I got a weed flavor, beard and resin stains on my t-shirt. So please, sir, let the fans blaze down in the bleachers. From the doctors to lawyers to judges and thinkers, I'm pretty sure ballers wanna blaze up off the wood bench. Service smoke of the dumpsters and lie cooks on the hood vents. Of the goodness gracious, I can't wait to get home and taste this. I work all week on my horography and I'ma let it go. So put a cloud in the air if your work day's long. Drop 20 on gas light still on.
Scumbags are very telling. Very telling.
In a world. Sup, legends? Anyways, I never said, bro, that the 24-hour sun does not disprove the flat earth. I said the 24-hour sun does not work on a flat earth. Everyone calling me a liar and a shill and a gatekeeper, like, just because of reasons, like, my guy, if you're one of those people trying to, like, hold me accountable, get me to explain my position, like, bro, since when can we not question things? As truthers, like, we need to be able to question things and then make observations and then question those observations. And that's what it's about, right? Tonight is the summit. It was the Flat Earth Summit. Now it's the Etheric Summit. I'm still Flat Earth, but it's called the Etheric Summit. Like a festival vibe, but like full of legends. It's gonna be epic. Yeah, anyways, we have somewhat what I consider to be legendary speakers for Summit. It's like, you'll never see the world again, basically, after Summit, right? So, like, you know the world is not what you think it is. So, yeah, now you're equipped when you leave with, like, power, you know? So, everyone says that after every Summit, that they leave now able to like go through life until they die. And that's, I just ask the lifetime members. I do want to address, we have been getting emails about the lifetime VIP memberships. So because Jeran and I used to do this summit and we don't do the summit anymore, the lifetime memberships are legally expired. They're legally expired. But it's on me, like out of pocket. If you send me an email, I will send you a personal link. It might be general admission, but either way, like, and that's out of pocket. That's on me, like, because I don't want people to, like, it's a lifetime. So people were like, well, it's supposed to be lifetime, but legally it did expire because the dynamic of what you were getting the lifetime has changed. So, but yeah, if you send me an email, I'll hook it up. So if you want to help a brother out, go. And even though like previous setups of the summits didn't work, and I'd appreciate if you go buy tickets to the website. It's kind of glitchy right now. Yeah. And it's like I said, it's all on me money wise, so I kind of need people to go. If we have faith, it'll all work out. Man, I am so tired. I've got a flight in the morning, so the summit's going to be great. I'm just really tired, so we're having a slow start. I'm so tired, dude. I could rap. Israel's the devil, but I just keep it level. I hate all the veterans. You just make it irrelevant. Blame all the Jews, as you know they run the news. Yeah. My guy practiced empathy, like this and that about science, but I see people being extremely overconfident and narcissistic in the flat earth space, and it's like, what about fasting, bros? Like, why? Again, I need to pay the participants, and I just hope it's not out of pocket, and they get a cut of the ticket sales and blah blah blah. So in the chat, I don't want my money to go to Jeran. Jan's not getting any of the money because he disagrees with the other speakers, so don't worry about that. So, yeah. All right, I'm going to open the phones. Some legends call in. If you have anything to say, if you're an acquaintance of an acquaintance, like, I'll let you promote something maybe. You want to confront me? Like, I'm here, bro. So, yeah. What I see, bro, is honestly a lot of narcissism and like overconfidence in the flat earth. Like anyone that spends hours trying to debunk flat earth and it's like, but they don't believe in it, it's just, and they call us like liars, like it's just weird, bro. It's different than what we do with NASA and the government and like Jews and it's different. It's like if people believe pigs fly, like I wouldn't care, like or pro transgender or like pro Jews or like pro the globe. Like, dude, I wouldn't spend hours trying to disprove it. It's super lame to spend so much time, like just hours talking about things you don't believe in. So I just don't do that. Yeah, so there's other people that make flat earth their identity, and people want to say that about me, just because, like, I'm an OG and I'm kind of a legend in these spaces. And then people want to act like I'm like that. There's all these people that want to get in front of it and like make content and make flat earth their thing. And it's like, that's not me, bro. Like I can talk about cultural things, historical things, Jews. I mean, like Jewish things, like, conversations on race, like important things, bro. It's not just everything has to be talk about the shape of the earth. It's not just because I said the 24-hour sun couldn't work on a flat earth and then I saw it with my own eyes, bro. I have a terabyte of footage of it, and now I don't want to talk about flat earth anymore, and I want to talk about like other topics. Like, it's not because of that. It's like I've always been interested in other things. My channel was only flat earth basically up until Antarctica, but it just, things coincide. I don't believe in coincidences, but things do happen at the same time. Like technically, like I'm talking and moving my hands right now, like at the same time. Like things do happen at the same time. So the globe is just illogical, bro. Like theoretically it can work, like on paper, but like Superman is logical. But do you have evidence to show that? Like to prove it? Dude, we can't do the globe, man. We cannot live that way. I know I said I would lean more that direction if I saw the 24-hour sun, but we can't do it, man. It just can't work on a flat earth. Just because you don't understand how the 24-hour sun would work on a flat earth and I don't understand how it would work on a flat earth doesn't mean it doesn't work on a flat earth, bro. So it's not against me, bro. A lot of these people claim to be believers. Do you really believe in the creator? Do you really believe? But you're going around the internet talking badly about me. But you're a believer. Okay. All right. In the chat, you don't even have footage of Antarctica unsubbed. Are you a mod? Dude, you're out of here, buddy. Justin Johnson, you are out of here, dude. I literally have a terabyte of footage proving the 24-hour sun in Antarctica that I said did not exist. And you're going to act like I don't have the footage. Like, what are you talking about, bro? More like Witsit, Griffsit. Do you even know the definition of grifting? I would have to doubt my own truthiness. Grifting? Like, I would have to say things that I don't believe. It is more about belief for me than being logical. I know I was just talking about being logical, but belief overall, when it doesn't work out with the logistics, it's like, faith, that's why Jeran, like an atheist, they can't wrap their head around it. So, but yeah, that's just not going to happen because I cannot tell a lie. So I will not be grifting or lying. I have faith. In hindsight, you'll look back and see how epic this all was. So it's going to be dope. But the VIPs will get premium access to our new health community where we fast together online. And tonight at Summit, there's going to be a digital VIP hangout. If you want to pay full price, you can join the chat full of YouTube alumni and legends. It's going to be dope. There's only a certain amount of seats too. So like I thought about this and I was kind of like, I need people to show up. Like I am not paying the speakers out of pocket, bro. I was thinking about it earlier and I'm like, this is just not going to happen, bro. So get a cut of whatever is sold as well. So yeah, blah blah blah. Dude, the health thing is gonna be dope, and like no one knows this, but I've spent a lot of money doing this for you guys. No one will ever know what I've been through the last few months. Not because I won't tell anyone, but it's just like no one will ever know, bro. So, but join the community I'm about to launch, and blah blah blah. Yeah, it's gonna be great. Drop in the chat if you have any questions. And it's cool you called in and everything, Bryce. It's kind of weird. You seem to be flipping sides, and I'm sure that affects your channel, bro. It's like, but it's confusing. Some people in the chat want to know, are you switching your channel name from MurderDome to MurderGlobe? I don't think he's completely switched to the dark side, guys. But yeah. I don't know. Bryce, you can answer that. Credit economy mortgages. I actually just talked about that. So if you send me an email, the lifetime VIP memberships expired. But out of the kindness of my heart, if you want to send me an email, and I'll look out for you, bro. Can't promise that with everyone, but I'll definitely send you general admission to be able to see everything except for some of the other stuff. But all right, so we're going to move on with the summit. The website is being kind of glitchy. It's connected to the Dave Weiss apps. I'm having some issues, but it's going to be good. So we're going to move on with the summit. I know you paid like $100 and we're about 2 hours late, but Conspiracy Music Shaman has showed up to play the pre-show. So Conspiracy Music Shaman, you almost ready to go? Let's check in on him. Yeah, so all right, yeah, so he's almost ready. It looks like he's doing a sound check. Epic, legend, Conspiracy Music Shaman. It's gonna be great. So while everyone's like filtering in the building, they're already there. We are, like I said, 2 hours late. But if while you're waiting, Conspiracy Music Shaman's gonna play the pre-show. It's past the showtime, but it's going to be epic, dude. So guys, if you could please go over there and buy a ticket, I'd really appreciate it. Like I said, I kind of need people to show up. All right, we're gonna open up the phones while we're preparing for Summit. It's gonna be fire, bro. If I recognize you, I'll let you promote something. Let's see. Let's see how it goes. All right, our first caller.
Trifling tit for tat here.
Oh, how you doing, man?
I'm doing wonderful. As I saw you were and your mug shots, you made it for June, July, and August for the calendars the boys put together in here.
Wow, that's really gross. All right, man. That's that's gross. That's.
I love what you're doing with the streams. I'm about to get back at it. I haven't made a video in about 2.5 years, but I will be out soon. And when I get released, we're gonna put Flat Earth back on the map, or back on a pedestal, the way it deserves.
Okay. All right. I mean, I think that's kind of what I'm doing. Yeah. I mean, I think we have been doing that like for like 10 years. Is that a rat tail, bro?
Oh yeah, gives the boys something to hold on to.
That's gross. All right, man. I'm gonna let you go. You got anything you want to promote?
My commissary, I'll wrap it up. If anyone wants to donate to the Trifler, you can go to PayPal and donate directly to my commissary fund at triflin@merch.
All right, we're gonna. We got another caller. All right, we're gonna go to the next caller. We're already late for Summit. We appreciate you.
Austin, my dude, how are you, bro? It's so good to see you. Yeah, man.
What's up,
Yo,
man?
I'm so excited for the night. I love what you're doing with 2025, bro. Yeah, I love you.
Much love, man. Much love. Why is your tongue blue, man?
Yeah, bro. Oh no, that's like lollipops or gushers or methylene blue, or like it's definitely not some exotic drug with strange effects, bro. Like tonight, the Summit, I'm trying to log in and I got a lifetime VIP ticket, right? Super sweet. But the login credentials says it's not active anymore.
Right.
Yo, is that
Right.
still good? Is that still good, bro?
Yeah,
I
I
can't seem
talked
to
about
log in.
that earlier. It legally expired. We're gonna send all the expired lifetime VIPs.
Oh, word?
Yeah, we're gonna send out a new
Yeah,
link.
bro. Oh, bro.
Yeah. So you'll be able to get in general admission.
All right.
Yeah, you're welcome, brother.
Peace out, Cub Scouts.
All right, next caller.
Bye, guys.
Hey, all right, thanks for calling in. We're gonna go to the next caller.
Smoking a bottle.
We're gonna go to the next caller.
It's like a ship in a bottle. You see that?
Go check him out. That's LaFlash.
Ooh.
He's also part of the MurderDome.
That's crazy.
Which also flipped like Jeran. And but yeah, go check them out until they change their name. Thanks for calling in, brother. We're gonna go to the next caller. We're a bit behind on the Summit schedule.
Bro.
It looks like we lost LaFlash. Go check him out. Make sure everyone resets their passwords. All right, what's up, man?
Immediate shout out to Daryl Davis.
Yeah, he's a legend, man. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. What's going on, man?
I just want to interject, there is additional evidence of the flat earth not being presented here, and it's related to the 24-hour moon, which is...
That's not real, trifling! And it's my turn. What's up, Witsit? Yo, what's up, dude?
Yo, not much, man. Just chilling, getting ready for Summit. How you been, man? I haven't seen you in a while, my guy.
Yeah, bro, I haven't streamed in a while. Trifling got locked up, and MurderDome season 1 did like really good. And then like Daredevil was a masterpiece, right? Brilliant, and they still put it on the back burner, bro, for so long. And then they renewed it. That's a similar situation. Finally got the YouTube execs to sit down with us, bro, break some bread, lay out our demands, and boom, contracts were signed, and season 2 was here. Everyone is happy, bro. Everyone.
All right, man. That's cool.
Bro, thank you for asking.
All right, man. That's cool. I'm surprised that's the case with the YouTube execs. Like, you don't even have 700 subs, man. That's so cool. When you get more subs, maybe we'll have you on Witsit Kicks It, and that would be great, dude. All right, man. I'm gonna let you go soon. Do you got anything you want to promote?
Yeah, bro, thank you for asking. Everyone could go subscribe to our sponsor, Grounded Extracts on YouTube, MurderDome on YouTube, bro. We also got a new eBay store, the Murder Store, bro. So yeah, if you could share, let me share screen right quick. What we're doing is we're getting into like the collectible classic action figures and collectibles from like the 90s and the 2000s, the greatest hits, bro. Yeah, bro, you see that? All right, we got In the Box, MIB, In the Box, bro. We got original Buzz Lightyear, Woody, bro, Sheriff Woody, the best of the best from the Toy Story collections in the box. Never opened, bro. Never opened. MIB in box? Nah, bro, it's like mediocre in box, but it's like good, bro. It's like, what I mean is like there's some corners bent and shit. It's perfect. Amazing. Go buy some stuff over there. You'll be supporting the Dome. We're gonna send all the money we get to homeless people and charities, and definitely not for ourselves. So like, go do that, bro. Yeah, I really appreciate that. MurderDome, Grounded Extract, MurderDome, eBay, bro. Yeah, nostalgia for days. You can get all your childhood needs, bro.
Every toy is kept in their original packaging and or natural habitat before we send them to you, bro. So when you get it, it's pristine.
Yeah, bro. Bro, what you smoking on, bro?
No, man, I got my AC. It's cold in here. My breath, bro. You got the AC.
Oh, word?
Yeah. Yeah, my AC is like really cold, dude. Yeah.
All right.
So, man, I heard you flipped to the globe, which I'm kind of surprised.
So, bro, like, let's talk about it. Tell me, like, yo, 24-hour sun, bro. You saw it?
Yeah. Yep.
You saw it?
Yeah, I saw it in person in real life. Yeah. Yep. It was beautiful, miserable and cold, but like it was also one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen. It was beautiful.
Okay.
Yeah, but that doesn't really explain like Jeran, the flip. I know you're friends with Jeran, and I know it's got to kind of be an uncomfortable place because I know you support my channel as well. But we're talking about the globe and 24-hour sun. We didn't see it, but now we did see it. But that doesn't mean you throw away everything else the Flat Earth has to offer. That's my take on it. Either way, bro. So I mean, that did the whole thing in anyways, because now anyone that looks up the Flat Earth, TFE, they're gonna find the final experiment, TFE. So you see all that going on their side, and then you see what I'm doing, and I said it wouldn't work on a Flat Earth. I didn't say it would disprove the Flat Earth. I was just saying the 24-hour sun is unexplainable on Flat Earth. That is different. Just because I don't understand something doesn't mean it isn't the way it is. So, yeah, bro.
Point being, bro, we spent years telling people it was flat. In my and others' opinions, now we gotta spend years telling people it's not flat. It's just that you gotta do the math, homie. Like karma, bro.
Now, I hear what you're saying, dude.
We want good karma, son. Larry B says it's called Dharma. That's what we're going for.
Right. Yeah. No, I hear what you're saying. That doesn't really line up with my belief system. Karma, Dharma don't really have much to do with it. I believe in like a chosen people and being a part of that chosen people. So a fated course.
Honestly, I hear everything you're saying, but the math is kind of like above my head. The tide is turning in the community, bro.
No, you guys turned. The community is...
The tide is turning in, like, some of them / us might, jump you or hate you because you're leaving the brotherhood of conspirituality.
All right.
Bro, at the end of the day, Jeran is smart. He got money, power, and influence in the minds of men, women, and children. He says it's a globe, bro, so it's a globe. Like I said, the math, it's a globe, bro. Most So, but I'll never lose hope for you. I'm a hope fiend for Witsit, bro. I'm a hope fiend for you. Yeah, we love you, man. Come back to the other side. Yup, please.
I didn't
Come
leave
back.
sides.
We missed you, bro.
You guys left.
All right.
I didn't go anywhere.
gotta go with the group.
All right, we're gonna go to the
You
next.
gotta go with the group, bro. Don't be that one asshole crab trying to get out the bucket, bro. We're gonna have to pull you back down. We got shit to do, bro. We can't be just pulling you back in the bucket all day. You know, like.
All right, next caller.
Come back.
We're gonna have to start to wrap up soon. I drove around the country with a bullhorn for you guys and for the truth. All right, I see the chat, you know, a lot of people are flipping and calling me a shill, and it's like, you know, I know you guys are acting how we trained you to act, to not believe anything anyone says. I get that. To call everyone a liar, etc. But like, it's turned in my direction. It's like not really cool, bro. Like, and no one knows what I'm going through. Not because I haven't told anyone, but just like no one will ever know, bro. A lot of the people that are calling me a liar and a shill gatekeeper are also the same people that profess to be believers. Really? You claim to believe in God, but you're going around slandering me. Are you really saved? I'm not. It's not for me to judge, but just saying, bro. Just saying. All right. So it's really simple. As a little pre-debate, the globe is an illogical premise, right? Because it affirms the consequent, and in its core is an appeal to incredulity. So just because I don't understand something doesn't mean it can't be true. And that goes for you as well. So, all right, we're going to check back in on CMG. You ready to start the pre-show? All right, I'm sure he'll be like right back. So go head over to the summit. Tickets are $100. It's going to be great. All right. Welcome to Summit. So you guys wanted a debate with Jeran, so we're doing it. You guys wanted Summit, so we're doing it. People are asking who the moderator is. Some people wanted Mindshock to moderate the debate. I wanted Owen Benjamin because I believe in kindness and never lying and just overall goodness and integrity and humility, bro. But yeah. So Jess says, please anyone but Owen. Owen is disgusting. So you guys really don't want Owen, okay? Listen, I hear what you're saying. I try not to engage in beef with like anyone. If I don't say anything bad about someone publicly, they're not really allowed to criticize me. So that's kind of the way I keep it. I take the high road. You know, I try my best to take the high road. And I'm friends with liars just as well as truthers. Like, you know, if you're an acquaintance of an acquaintance, like that's kind of how we do things. So, overall, I see more comments about Owen. I'm trying not to really talk smack about anyone other than like, you know, the entirety of government agencies and Hollywood and Jews and those with improper grammar, etc. Yeah. Okay, I guess you could say Owen is racist, but you know, he's honest about it. So he calls people pedos. Yeah, he does call people pedos. But that's if they point out something like he lied about, or you know, like you got to protect your homeland and you know ruin other people if it's kind of trutherism 101. People are surprised about calling you know innocent people terrible things. It's like, dude, like get off the internet, bro. But again, I question a lot of these people's like, are you really a believer? That's a lot of the people in the chat. Like I wonder, like it because it just seems like, you know, trauma and division and he said, she said, and like, you know, like, are you a believer? More about the summit. We really want someone who's like generally just a good person. So I was shooting for Owen Benjamin, but due to lack of donations, we may have an alternative option for the moderator. I'm not sure yet. We should have had this worked out already, but we're doing our best. To be fair, I let other people make promos. Like, Jeran, you want to shout something out? If you got anything to promote, man, like we're still friends. So, yeah. Thanks for having me, Witsit. First, shout out to Brilliant Bryce, and I have a promo for my WWF We Were Flat OnlyFans page, which is now up. If you check us out on We Were Flat over on YouTube, we talk about wrestling and conspiracy theories and alchemy, like how Cactus Jack can turn into Dude Love and vice versa. So yeah, if you want to go over there, and then if you check out our OnlyFans WWF page has things like China, which is very good, very exciting, some spicier content. Yeah, that's all I have to promote. Thanks for having me, Witsit. Yeah. So I guess I'll start. I'll start by saying, if you are not willing to test your own conception of the Earth, you are not a truther. Now, most people will realize this feels like a breakup. I'm sorry, but I'm not going to lie about what I saw. I'm on a scientific quest for truth and not to confirm religious beliefs. Brilliant Bryce, who also realized it was a globe, said that Witsit has always looked up to me, which makes sense, as I've always had more subs than him, and frankly, I taught him a lot. So this will probably sting a little bit for him and some of you, but like I said, I'm on a quest for truth. Being a truther means if you claim something and then it gets shown to you that it was incorrect, a truther would take that information and adjust their prior beliefs. So when we said the 24-hour sun in Antarctica did not exist, and then we went there and saw it, and it does exist, we have to admit that. If I got a picture of the ice wall and not the 24-hour sun like we saw, I would have been met with open arms. And that's when I realized this is a cult. So it's disheartening, and it is what it is. At the end of the day, it's not just the 24-hour sun, which it's going to say that that's all that I have. And now truthers want to introduce a theoretical second sun, or an apparent sun, or as Dave Weiss said, a sun simulator. It's just insane. They're supposed to be against this. Those are all theoretical ideas, and that's what they criticize NASA for. I believed Dave Weiss, Laren B, and Globebusters, and they said we were not allowed to go to Antarctica. I believe them when they said the Antarctic Treaty, that you're not allowed to go there. Well, that was untrue, and we went there. I went there myself. I believed them when they said the 24-hour sun could not exist until I went there, and it does exist. Then reaction to what we had found. No, I come back to shit talk and middle fingers and just saying that I'm a liar and I'm a grifter. Yeah. But you listened to me for 10 years because I spoke to your beliefs. As soon as we did some actual science and observations and we come back and show what we have, we get a cult-like reaction. And they say, I have flipped. I turned my back to what I now know is a cult. I mean, you certainly can't leave it. If you're gonna leave, you're gonna pay for it. So, yeah, that's unfortunate. I thought it was truthers and not just cult members. So, flat earthers are so intolerant of new ideas. They act the same way. Veritaria and Archaics and Scientology, online cults, they act the way they act. They wildly attack anything or anyone that they don't understand. It's embarrassing. You wipe everything off the table that just goes against your religious beliefs. You say that doesn't discount for all the other proofs of flat Earth. Well, okay, we can do the same thing with the globe, and a list of accurate predictions and calculations despite one or two things that don't fit perfectly. However, the margin of error in terms of numerical predictions is also closer to when the charge of a particle is defined charge. Like, Austin, if you say vibrational displacement, Austin, okay, then define vibrational, define displacement. The Earth moves considerably slow compared to the size of it, which globe predictions, like I said, are the closest to in terms of accuracy. So, the atmosphere is pressing down, holding all the water together, blah, blah, blah. Even the lowest of the low of the community, who homeschooled his kids for 6 years, teaching his children flat earth proofs, went back to the globe. Brilliant Bryce ridiculed people for years, and now he has to face people laughing at him for being haughty and wrong for half a decade. He was telling people they were stupid. I'm ashamed. He's ashamed. I'm ashamed of him, but he's turning a new leaf, as real truthers would do. So, and again, we build over short spaces of land. That's why curvature is not taken into account for building projects, etc. Short distances are measurably flat, having a different which has nothing to do with the macro shape. And if I don't agree, then we can move on. Do you still believe in the ether? What's it? In the ether? That, I mean, that's just a word to describe something. So, right, just like gravity. And see, and this is what you do. Like, this is what they do. This is what Globies do. Appeal to incredulity, strawman, presupposing so many things, bro. Suspending the belief, reifying the model, fallacies, affirming the consequence, shifting the burden of proof, begging the question, empirical evidence, Zionism, appeal to ignorance, not being smart, being fake and gay, and just so many others, bro. It's like, do you, like, if I feel like you, like, hate God, bro. No, I do not hate God. And you said earlier in the stream that I'm selfish for talking about my observations because they might lead a child away from finding God. So what you're saying is the 24-hour sun observed in Antarctica goes against God. I disagree. You like hate God, bro. Other people are saying that too, like in the chat. Like it's just weird, bro. Like it's just weird. Austin, where's the telemetry data from the trip? Telemetry data? You tell me, bro. Like, maybe it's being occulted by the stars or a mountain. Right, for sure. Like, I won, bro. Like, hang it up. Like, right. I just listed everything. Yep. Occulted. Yeah. Okay. Okay, we can, all right, yeah, we can go to the main course. Witsit, so how would the 24-hour sun work on a flat Earth in the north and the south? I don't know that, Jeran, and neither do you. Correct, but we can explain how it works on a globe. So I won. Thank you all for coming. All right, man. Just get to the point. How would the 24-hour sun work in the north and in the south? I'm getting tired anyways. I got push-ups to do, and like I'm getting hungry. I have a flight in the morning. So I'll answer a couple questions for the VIPs, and then we'll play a song and get out of here. Enjoy the rest of the show. Witsit, thank you again for having me. Thank you, brother. Thank you for the debate. All right, and enjoy the rest of the summit. Now, like afterwards, like just everyone be kind to Jeran after what just happened. It never feels good losing a debate. Like always remember, seek and speak truth unequivocally. The weak find contentment in the consensus of ignorance. So, peace. All right, so I won. I guess the debate is over, and thank you guys. Please go over to my channel, subscribe, and go to my OnlyFans. WWF stands for We Were Flat. I do like wrestling, but it's more of a take on what we used to be as of a year ago and where we're going. This is MurderDome. This is how we work it. Get murked in the dome! Geopolitically, we in the field. I wonder if it's real, if we got the Christian feels. Geopolitically, we making deals. Cause I be Owen, Candace Owens, Benjamin Owen, Jeffrey Dahmer, Amanda Vollmer. I be getting honor, y'all know it's flat. Even the president, he just faking gay and he hesitant. Digitalize my thrift shop, I swear this ain't a thrift shop. I be having fun under the always bright night sun. Photoshopping pics with the glam shot. Give you thanks and props for making you all look how you welcome. Geopolitically, we taking pills. I wonder if it's real, yeah, we be taking pills. Israel, it isn't real. Palestine distorted it. You weed up the lies, complot ideas. My brain is orbiting. Credit economy mortgages. You be pouring your porridges. Murder economy mortgages. You be stupidly pouring shit. Better invest in Bitcoin unless you like to sip coins. I be spitting bars, but just kinda know how I spit so hard. Try to fortify the community. I bought an RV and got to saving thee. Not a you're welcome, not a who's helping. If you only knew what I've been through. I like to pray and I always blame Jews. And geopolitically I'm making deals. I wonder if it's real, yeah, we be taking pills. Alright, yo, shout out to FMXXX Radio, bro. Passed away earlier this year from an unknown incident. If we know more, we'll add it as we edit this. But like, yo, my man's NDE'd himself into eternity. So prayers, RIP, blessings to his family, bro. Like, he's probably looking over us right now with the big man upstairs being like, God damn, they don't even know the shape of where they are, bro. Fucking stupid, bro. Now, I'm never gonna tell them because, like, shit is disgusting, bro. Like, they just be fighting and shit. Still trying to figure out the shape of where they live, bro. Like, and now, like, he knows, but he'll never be able to tell us, bro. Death is so permanent, bro. Yeah, bro. Anyways, go make sure to send money to me so I can send it to his family.
And even though the clock app don't work, bro, doesn't mean the money don't work, bro. Go over to Dome Shot, bro. That's the DaveWeiss.com Bitcoin, or the Dome Shot. It's a Bitcoin type thing based on MurderDome type things. He actually got the name from us, so that's pretty cool. And when you keep it real, everyone appreciates it. But real talk, bro, the government hates us because we know their secrets.